So, guess what I got for my Halloween costume? ThinkGeek.com, $30, Matt Smith sonic screwdriver. Plastic, not a damn bit of metal in it except for a couple of screws. Screws aren't too noticeable. I've had this for about 2 or 3 hours right now. There's not too much can go wrong with this. Got normal, normal mode, one button, just 2 different sound clips. Since it's like one of those old toys that has only like 1 or 2 sound clips in it, if you tap the button long enough and hard enough, you get a cool glitch sound effect out of it, but it takes forever. You got the little flip button at the end, which is pretty much for when you have it on like inspector mode. I forget what it's actually called, but whenever he does this, and usually he has a pistol, like usually he has a flashlight kind of thing going on here, so you can quite well. The sound effects are completely constant tones, so pretty much, if you want to do some good, like if you want to be moving around a room and you want to get the true sonic screwdriver sound effect, you pretty much have to be like Matt Smith and get some good Doppler sound effects going on to make it actually sound like the sonic screwdriver in the show, because it's pretty much what it's doing in the sound effect anyway. This thing is sizable for a Halloween costume, which I bought it for a prop. If I was going to drop $100 on one with, nice metal arms and whatnot, that would be cool. But for my intended purposes, which is to carry it with me in my backpack, have it there just to, play with it for a little bit, And since I'm doing, a kind of a half-ass Matt Smith costume, it works perfectly. I would highly suggest getting this if you want it, If you're a Doctor Who fan and you want a sonic screwdriver, you can get this from ThinkGeek.com or Amazon. This is the BBC screwdriver. It's just the official, like mid-range sonic screwdriver for Matt Smith. If you want to get David Tennant's screwdriver, which I almost did, his screwdriver does everything it does in the show, extends, has the blue light and all that, but instead of having the button on the end and the extend-o-matic thing going on, so it, you can get his, which has that little marker from the Jadoon episode. So you have a marker on the tail end of the screwdriver that writes with invisible ink, and then the reveals it, which is actually kind of a cool feature. I quite like this one. I won't say Matt Smith's my favorite Doctor. I won't say this is my favorite sonic screwdriver. This is my first sonic screwdriver, and I have to tell you, I've owned it for about 3 hours now, and I cannot stop playing with it. I love this thing. So, guess what I'm going to be playing with all day tomorrow? That's right. It's nighttime, and I'm using my monitor to make some lighting magic happen here, but it'll fit because we got kind of a space theme tonight. Tonight I went to see Gravity, and I'm here to talk about it. This isn't a formal review. I haven't had time to take my notes and compile everything and make a... Perhaps we will accommodate his needs someday. Alright, so the Gemini. I'm digging the parachute on the front, but let's get rid of this guy. Now, I'm going to show you what subassembly is real quick. I'm not going to actually save this, but the thing that Kerbal people have to deal with is rockets can get